Hey G Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cool right here, and basically what this is a motion sensor floodlight that also has a solar panel on top. So that way I don't have to connect any cable to use it, which is pretty cool. And we see for the one that we got right here is a brand called LE, and for the one that we got right here is a 2-pack. They also have this available in 1-pack as well. So depending on how many you need, that is totally up to you guys. But when see for the product, they basically have 3 panels on here, so that way it can angle in different direction. And basically how the product works, it turns on at night, but it turns off during the daytime. That way it can charge up the product using the solar panel. And then for the product, they do mention how it is waterproof, heat resistant, and frost resistant as well. And since the product it is wireless, you can basically set this up anywhere you want. Whether if you guys want to set this up in your front door, in front of your garage, in your backyard, or anywhere else, that is totally up to you guys. But first, I'm actually open this up to show you guys what the inside looks like first. So once you guys open up, here is basically what the inside looks like. So first thing inside right here, they do provide you guys a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. But you see there's some more stuff inside, so let's take everything out. So right here we do have the first one. Right underneath that we do have another one. And there are also some accessories as well. So let's take all of it out. So right here they do provide the screws that you can use to mount the product. And right here they do provide you guys accessories as well. So I'm assuming for this part is where you guys want to drill it onto the wall. And you probably want to attach the light on the back part right here and clip it on. But I do probably have 2 of them, one for each one. So I'm just going to take out one of them to show you guys what it looks like since they're both the same. Alright, so once you guys take it out, here is basically what the product looks like. So the top part right here is a solar panel. Right here we do have one side of the LED light. Right here is other one. And here is other side. And like I mentioned, for all of these, they are adjustable. So you definitely have the option to move it left and right. And you do have the option to turn it this way as well. So if you guys do move it this way, that is basically what the product looks like that. But you definitely have the option to angle wherever you guys want, which is pretty cool. Bottom part right here is basically the motion sensor option. And if you guys raise the back part up, this is basically what the product looks like when you guys do set it up. And then right here is basically what the back part looks like. So basically for the back part right here, you just want to clip it in just like this. And then once you guys do lock it in, then you guys are all set. And if you guys ever want to take it out, you basically want to push the button in the bottom and just pull it out really easily, just like that. So supposedly for the product, when you guys do use it, they mention how it is water resistant or waterproof, frost resistant, and also heat resistant as well. So regardless of where you guys do set it up, it should be fine. And then right here in the back, you can see we do have the brand logo. And then right here in the back, we do have the button for it to turn it on. So if you guys press on it one time, that basically turns it on. You can see how bright the light is when you guys do activate it. So you can see the brightness level on here is super bright. So it will make a big difference when you guys do set it up outdoor, in front of your garage, your front door, or backyard, anywhere else. So just like what I mentioned earlier, when you guys do use the product, if the solar panel does not sense any light, it will turn on. Once it does detect light on top right here, it will turn off. And the time that it takes to turn off the light is around like 20 seconds once it does turn on. But here is basically what the product looks like once you guys do set it up. Now let's bring this over to a darker setting to show you guys what the product looks like if you guys were to use it. And then we'll come back and talk more product in a second. So you see how the product does turn on when you guys do use it. And when we do use it in this room right here, the light still stays on. So I guess the only way for the light to turn off is when you guys use it outdoor when the sun is actually really bright. Because right now, even with light on, it's not actually working since it does stay on. But what I'm doing right now is to put this right here onto this chair and we'll turn off the light and test out the motion sensor on here to see how well it works. So I turn off the light. I'm gonna stand right here and let the light turn off by itself first. So the light turned off by itself. Let's try to walk in front of it. Alright, so right here, it turned on eventually. So it does give you guys pretty good coverage when you guys do use it. Let me start from this side right here and see what happened. Alright, so it turned off. Let me walk a little bit to see what happened. Alright, so this is a small little movement and it turned on. So it definitely does work when you guys do use it. Alright, going back guys. So that's a quick test of the product, and definitely actually does work and should work quite well. If you see when you guys do use the product, especially in the dark setting, it definitely makes a huge difference. So maybe like in front of your doorway or your backyard is like very dark. You probably want to install one of these so that way you guys do have a little bit of light. So that way you see where you're walking. And especially like I mentioned for this one, it does give you guys the option to angle the different light on here to move it left, right, up and down. That is actually really helpful as well. So that way the light is not just angling in one direction, it goes in different direction, which is pretty cool. But that is basically everything that's on the product. Now to come unboxing and testing product, now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it is pretty worth it if you guys want to need one of these. Especially if you guys in the market looking for a high quality motion sensor floodlight that also has a solar panel built in, then I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or haven't wanted these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.